All right, welcome back in here to Live Now from Fox. I'm Andy Mack. A major development in Southern California as the FBI executing search warrants at multiple locations in and around Los Angeles, revolving around the superintendent of the Los Angeles Unified School District, Alberto Carvalho, also other locations. It's unclear exactly what is going on or the reason, the nature of these search warrants that were executed. The Unified School District posting on social media saying we have been informed of law enforcement activity at LAUSD headquarters at the home of the superintendent. The district is cooperating with the investigation. We do not have further information at this time. Let's be joined right now on the ground in Southern California by Fox 11's Nic Garcia. Nic, thank you so much for joining us here on Live Now from Fox. What more can you tell us about what happened with these search warrants?
Right. Hi there, Mike. Well, we know that one of the search warrants was executed north of here in downtown L.A., as you mentioned, at the LAUSD headquarters. The other one right here behind me, this is Alberto Carvalho's house here in San Pedro. We're south of downtown Los Angeles. Both of those executed this morning. Here's what we know. The San Pedro home of Los Angeles Unified School District Superintendent Alberto Carvalho raided by the FBI early Wednesday morning. Federal agents seen removing a suitcase and cardboard boxes from the house, but no word on the reason for the investigation, sparking curiosity among neighbors.
We'll find out, I guess. Hopefully there's some kind of announcement what goes on here.
The Department of Justice says agents were executing a judicially approved search warrant, but could not comment further because the affidavit was sealed by the court. One neighbor believes the raid was politically motivated since Carvalho has been a vocal critic of the Trump administration.
If he had any history of violence, he wouldn't be superintendent. Why are you pointing a rifle at some guy at 6 in the morning, going through there?
Schaefer says he saw someone in handcuffs, but is not sure who it was or if that person was taken into custody.
I met him a few times. He's sitting there, and they're going through all this hullabaloo.
Students from nearby San Pedro High School, just down the street, shocked just at the idea their superintendent could be at the center of a federal investigation.
It's surprising because it's somebody I least expected. I thought superintendent's supposed to lead by example.
I know that he's a really great guy. He's came down to our campus multiple times. I could have never suspected something like this to happen.
Now, we have been out here all day and have not seen Carvalho come out of the house if he still is inside. We also have not heard from him. He hasn't made any statements related to this investigation. Live in San Pedro, California, I'm Nic Garcia. I'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you so much. I do have a couple questions for you because it's interesting to talk about that in the San Pedro neighborhood. Were people aware that Alberto Carvalho was their neighbor, that they have the superintendent in their neighborhood?
Yes, many of the neighbors did know him. They say he was pretty quiet, kept to himself, rarely saw him outside in the front yard here. We're also just down the street from that high school, so a lot of the students did know that he lived in this area. He would frequently visit that campus, according to them.
And still at this time, no information about potentially arrests, right, Nic?
No, we don't know about any arrest or even any charges just yet. We know that somebody was in handcuffs, according to that one neighbor. Not clear if it indeed was Mr. Carvalho.
All right, whether it's indeed involved with this as well. Nic, thank you so much. I appreciate your time here on Live Now. All right, thank you so much. All right, great reporting. Unclear exactly the nature of this investigation, but multiple locations targeted by the FBI executing those search warrants at the downtown offices, the home in San Pedro as well. And we're also learning from Matt Finn there at Fox News talking about this, saying no arrests were made today in relation to California, Florida raids on the LAUSD Superintendent Carvalho's properties and office. Fox is told it's standard to briefly detain people at times, but no arrest today. So potentially could be what we were hearing with Nic about someone there talking to authorities, at least in some regard, with what's going on there in Southern California. And Alberto Carvalho, very prominent figure in Southern California. We see him quite a bit here on Live Now from Fox, speaking about different initiatives, events there with the school district. And you can imagine how many kids are involved in the LAUSD, and one of the major large metropolitan areas in this country. So an interesting story that we're going to keep our eyes on for the time being, and kind of perplexing to the neighbors there in San Pedro of what's going on. They're also looking for answers.